Who are the pageant lovers, who are lovers of pageantry. How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by. Are you a pageant lover? What do you love about pageantry? Let me know what you love about pageantry. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the amazing thumbs up. Well, guys, um, pageantry was not my thing, okay, but after following the Miss Universe last year, guys, I fell in love with pageantry. In fact, I love pageantry a lot. I love it a whole lot. I just wish there's a way I could just, talk about pageantry all the time because I'm an analyst, okay? I analyze reality TV shows, but for pageantry is really all love and life for me. Very entertaining, so refreshing. You get to see beautiful faces, goddesses, get to see them in their swimsuits, in their beautiful gowns, see them walking, see ladies poised, graceful and all. So I love pageantry a whole lot, and I love the inclusivity for the just concluded Miss Universe last year, because before we used to think that pageantry is all about you have to be tall, slender and all, but the last season, or what I call it, the last edition of Miss Universe, we had we had chubby ladies. Yeah, very chubby ladies. Okay. You're here again, Patience. Wow, where are you watching me from? I'm talking about pageantry right now, okay? I'm not talking about Perfect Man Extra. Okay, so please, where are you from? Thank you. So we have thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button. So we had very yeah, thank you. Yeah, we had women in the different shapes and sizes. It was really so beautiful because before, we know that before you could apply for, let's say you want to go in for pageantry, Miss World, Miss this, Miss that, or even just in your local community, you want to represent your country. There are some things they look out for. She has to be tall, she has to have the straight long legs, and she has to be slim. um okay, I'm from Namibia, all right? So you understand that. But now, with the last season or last edition of Miss Universe, we had contestants, or would I call them, yeah, contestants, yeah. We had contestants who were, you know, chubby, fat, big, and okay, that's fine. Okay. So, we had contestants who were, women of different sizes, and it was so beautiful because there has to be this inclusivity so that it won't be like we are just taking out this ones and we are only concentrating on the women who are tall, light skinned, or dark skinned, whatever, who can, give us those steps people call catwalking, and we need that graceful poise that actually defines you as a lady. But guys, this time around, you see all sorts of sizes and shapes. So pageantry is something I love so much. The I think the first contest we're going to have this year should be Miss Aura International. Miss Aura International, I don't think this should be their, is it the 19th? I think the 19th edition, or either the 19th or 70 something edition. Is not as loud as Miss Universe. I have a feeling that Miss Universe surpasses them all, but I don't really know. I don't have to say because I've not really watched that of Miss Aura. Okay. Yeah, Miss Aura. But I think I'm going to love the Miss Aura because the contestants I'm actually seeing very beautiful. Yeah, very, very beautiful. Okay, very beautiful. You can see me. I run a faceless channel, so I don't really show my face. I'm not talking about me. Thank you so much for joining. Mako Caracedo, where are you watching me from? Thank you so much. So I think I'm going to love this Miss Aura because some of the contestants that I've seen, oh my goodness, very pretty things, very beautiful. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be loving it. I don't really want to miss it because last year I watched Miss Universe from beginning to end, and he went to this lady. What's her name again? Oh God, I've forgotten her name. But the second runner up is from Africa. Then you got to know the Miss Continental. We had Chelsea Manalo from the Philippines. Wow, she was my fave. She was really my favorite. That last edition of Miss Universe, Chelsea Manalo, so graceful, beautiful, with a cute smile. There were lots and lots of them. In fact, I got to find out that there were countries that are not really popular, countries that you don't get to hear even in 2 3 years. You don't get to hear anything about them, and we got to know that, oh, these countries actually had representatives or contestants from those countries. So I think the first contest is going to be that of Miss Aura, which is coming up next month, after which Miss World follows suit. Yeah, Miss Aura International. Miss Aura International. I think it should be from the um 11th of May. Yeah, 11th of May to about 11th to 14th or so there about. Yeah, okay. 11th to 14th. Then after which we're gonna be having Miss Universe. You can imagine, like as I was saying, um, I don't know why pageantry is so many. Is it like you guys don't love pageantry or what? Hmm? Is it like I'm just looking at them and well, I don't think this is their official is because they just can't be having 10 followers. Let me check. Probably this is not it, but I know they are on IG. That's Instagram. Um, Yeah, I know they are there. I don't know why people aren't really so invested in pageantry, but it's really so beautiful to watch some of these ladies. I don't know if you guys can see them. Yeah, this is one of them. So beautiful. Can you see her? Wow. So, so beautiful. So that's going to be the first edition of the whole Miss this, Miss Earth, Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss like we have a whole lot of misses. This one is Miss International, Miss Aura International Malaysia. And we're going to be having, I think, how many contestants? They have a whole lot of contestants. Yeah, a whole lot. Very beautiful ladies. Very beautiful ladies. Okay, it's gonna be from May 25th to really, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. It's just for entertainment, probably. Yeah, I guess so. Because sometimes I was actually looking at the Miss Aura International. I went to their channel on YouTube and I was seeing some of their videos with just lesser views than I expected. And I'm like, people, well, how about reality TV shows? Is it not the same? Almost like they're all for the purpose of entertainment. I don't know why. I think because some of the winners, just like the last concluded Miss Universe, that Victoria, can I remember? I can't pronounce her surname because Victoria Coach. I feel, um, when when they come up as winners, I think they should um there should be an impact. Yeah, there should be an impact in the society, be it in their region, be it in the world, the continent or their country. But it's just for that nominal recognition. Oh, she's Miss World. Oh, this Miss Universe. Oh, this Miss. I guess so. I guess so, because people don't really but I think Miss Universe is actually, they have a very wide publicity. Yeah, Miss Universe, Miss Earth, and Miss Universe, Miss World, and they have Miss what, it's not Miss Earth, Miss something something something, I can't even remember all the misses they have. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Well, guys, I don't really know. I don't really know, but I've come to love it, and I'm looking at a world where people will be so invested in it, because these contents are no real value. La 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 la. But it's all good. It's all good. But I'm loving it. I think is it accords them that opportunity, or would I say that privilege? Because if you're just like Victoria now, Victoria has been to how many countries? And we have the continental queens. We have that for Asia, Africana, Oceania, Australia, and who again? So if it's actually going to help them as individuals, like that of Miss Universe, can you imagine that the first runner up, didn't really get as much benefits, like the winner? Yeah, she didn't really get. I think there were supposed to be some at least consolation prizes, or probably trips to here, travels here. Yeah, are you a guy? Are you a guy? Not all ladies, because if you say all, they are all ladies, I don't think so. Because even when you put out some things like about it, probably on, sometimes I do, I go to X, or I try to see some posts on the tail. You see the views, the engagement so poor, so low. So, okay, you're a guy, sorry. Sorry, but they have male version of this whole stuff. Male Mr. Universe, Mr. This, Mr. That. I'm like, can you imagine? That's very funny though. It's very funny. But one thing I know for sure is that, after the whole, like, if it's going to last for 5 days, people might really be interested. They want to know who's going to win. They just want to watch these ladies in their swimsuits, in the workouts, do these evening gowns and all. Once it's over, once the winner has been crowned, is all, bye. I'll see you next season. So even if you like say anything about them, they ain't gonna be interested. Yeah, they're gonna be. I hope you've given me a thumbs up. Hold on me. I hope you have just given me a massive thumbs up. Thank you so much for joining. Well, it's all good. This is gonna be my first time watching, if I have my first time hearing of Miss Aura. So I'm really gonna watch. It's gonna go through like, I think a week or two. Yeah, it's going to be for like a week or two. But countries like Philippines, the Filipinos are really so invested in pageantry. Honestly, they are so invested. If you watch most of the what I call them, pageant analysts, pageant bloggers, pageant these, they are mostly the painters. Is it what they call them, right? The Filipinos, the painters, they love pageantry a lot, a whole lot. They are really so invested in pageantry. But some other countries are just gradually coming up. Yeah, they are gradually coming up. Like, because the okay, it was somebody from Colombia that won the Miss Aura. Then the first runner up was a Filipino. The second runner up was from Turkey. The third runner up was Malaysia, and the fourth runner up Ghana. Yeah, so when you talk of Asians, like they are really so invested in pageantry, Thailand, and the rest of them. Yeah, but I love pageantry though. I love it though. Is do you know why is toxic free? You just get entertained even as an analyst or someone is talking about them. It's not like a reality TV show where people will be like, this is my fave, you don't have to say that about my fave. Like fans will come for you if you are not really, you know, saying something that is suiting to their ears. Probably you're trying to they don't really accept criticism when it has to do with their faith. But in pageantry, no one cares. You're just admiring who it needs to be admired. You're commending whose outfits, whose hairdo, makeup, evening gown, whatever it may be. Yeah. So that's just it. I love pageantry a lot, and I just hope, I just wish I have a way of making the publicity so loud so that people can become more interested in pageantry. I remember last year, I when it was time for Miss Universe, I told myself I'm loving this so much. So let me see what I'm going to do. And I started talking about it, guys. I know initially people weren't like, but with time, towards the beginning of the Miss Universe stuff, wow, people were really, really very interested. And on the finale, that was the final day, the crowning day. Yeah, hi, Derry. How you doing? Hi, thank you for joining. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit the like button, just press the thumbs up. Okay, so on the finale day, I said, okay, let me just try, and people were really, really glued to the screen watching until Victoria was crowned the winner, and that was just it. Yeah, that was just it. So I think it's not just something they want to talk about unless is there is an ongoing edition, okay, and they just want to watch within the few days and they are done with it. But I just hope, or I just wish, if there can be, I think Miss Universe is thinking about a reality TV show where you get to have these people come together. I don't know if that's what Miss Aura is trying to do, because theirs is going to commence on the 11th and it's going to run through to 25th. So I don't know what these contestants are going to be doing, and it's going to be in yeah, let me remember the country. Miss Aura is going to be, oh God, have mercy. I think it's going to be in Turkey, right? No, it's not in Turkey. It's going to be in oh gosh. I wish I can remember the country. Yeah, let me check. Is it Mexico or where? Let me check. I think I was. So I don't know what these contestants are actually going to be doing for like 1 week. So if they can do it like a reality TV show where we get to watch them, and yeah. My brother, I don't even know the criteria, because last season, last edition, people were talking about the CEO or whatever of the Miss Universe, where they were talking about the blonde hair, the blue eyes, and the thing was loud. People were like, blonde hair, blue eyes. So when Victoria actually won, they felt it was not just based on, there wasn't really any laid out criteria, because people felt she didn't tick all the boxes. But me, I think she did, because between herself and Shidima, who is the first runner up, there was this question thrown at them, which I knew Victoria did so well. Yeah, she actually nailed it. It was on point. Yeah, it was on point. I think it has to do with how you're going to effect a change or something. So I think she that was where they picked their whatever from. But I think the what do you call it? Their clothing too, probably the makeup, your poise. They are going to be watching you for a couple of days. So there are so many things. I don't really know how. There are so many things. Then on the third day of the finale, you guys will have to come out on your whatever. The second one is the evening gown. Then questions will be thrown at you, I think the eloquency, the intellect, your your no poise doesn't come in here. Your confidence. There are so many things that they actually bring in. But of course, you know that viewers will always have a way of saying that the criterias weren't really met, especially when it doesn't suit them, or especially when it's not their fave, you know. Because I know last year people were saying it should have gone to the first runner up or the other lady from Thailand. But then I think Victoria did so well. Or probably before the show commences, they've already concluded that we're going to give it to this person from this country, or we're going to give it to this person from this. I don't really know. I don't really know though. But I'm just here for the fun. Okay, I don't even care about who wins or who doesn't, because I know then Victoria was moving from one place to another, going here, going there, going there, going there. Yeah, but it's all fun though. But what I want is just for people to come to love it. Like, I can't believe you go to a homepage or a channel owned by one of these organizations, Miss Universe this, Miss Aura this, and they don't even have followers. Is really very unfair. Yeah, it's really very unfair. So pageantry is something that it should come and it should stay. Yeah, it should be sustained. It should be sustained. So maybe they might start thinking of, okay, if you win as a Miss World, what are you going to do for us? It's not just the tag, oh, Miss World, and the world is crashing. You ain't doing anything. So you should be able to visit some countries, at least some continents, as a Miss World. Then when you talk about Miss Universe, like, oh my God, like it comprises all. So the expectations, but it's not always like that. Once they win, you just see them for a few days, few months, and that's just it. Yeah, that's just it. So where are you from? Hold on me. Where are you from, please? I don't think you're Asia. Oh, please, where are you from? Thank you so much. Hi, are you still here? Okay, yeah. So Aura is returning to Turkey. So I wasn't wrong. It's Turkey, actually. It's Turkey. This man is where? Where is Lagos here? What's that? Lagos here. I don't know though. Okay. At is that a country or what? Um, it's alright. Is that a country? Well, that's fine though. Yeah. So, because I know this time of the night, it should be people from like Asians. No, I said you can't be from Asia. From the name though, people use fake names now, so I don't really know from the name. But this time, most people, okay, you're from Lagos. Okay, that's fine. Most people, you see, around this time should be from, I guess, maybe Asians. Okay, Lagos. So you're from West Africa. Yeah, you should be from West Africa, right? Hello. Yeah, so that's just it. Okay, so Miss Aura International is going to start. Is going to kick start on the 11th of May to run through to 25th of May. While okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so while the Miss World is gonna be at, that should be, I don't really know the dates though. I don't really know the dates though. Yeah. So all right, guys. I think I've been able to satisfy you guys, and I'm gonna be signing out. Thank you so much. Do not forget the Perfect Mart Extra is going to be unveiled tomorrow. So if you're in Ghana, make sure you're watching. South Africans, this is ship. Your ship has arrived. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Okay. Let me hear you. Hello. Are you there? Hello. Suggestions. Okay. Okay. No problem. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I do sometimes. I do sometimes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bye.